The first impression that comes to our mind about any college: tall buildings, big classrooms, large lobby areas, thick books, IT labs, assignments, class tests, and projects. Nothing besides that. Every hour, minute, second spent here help us carving and shaping our persona, cultivating innovative mindsets for the challenging world. Learning is a lifelong process. Sharing knowledge, inculcating values of life, spark the innovative horizons of mind. Fun and frolic is the nature of every nook and corner here. A daily dose of thrill we are sure to get here.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. I, Aditi Kothari, welcome you all to the Radio Intersects podcast release. DME Radio Intersect gives a great platform for the students to polish and showcase their skills and talent with the help of faculty members. It gives an opportunity in different aspects and formats of radio, giving wings to your ideas with new productions. Today, we are here for the release of a series of various podcasts prepared by Team Radio Intersect. These podcasts are being released on three major platforms consisting Spotify, Google Podcast, and iTunes. I welcome Ms. Jaspreet Dhillon, also famously known as RJ Jassi, on behalf of DME Media School as the guest for the day. We also welcome Honorable Justice Bhavar Singh, Director General DME, Dr. Ravikant Swamy, Director DME, Dr. Amrish Saxena, Dean DME Media School, Dr. Susmita Bala, Head DME Media School, and all other faculty members. We feel honored to have you all here with us. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Amrish Saxena, Dean DME Media School, to share his thoughts about the efforts made by the team Radio Intersect.
Sir? Saxena sir, you're on mute.
Yeah. अच्छा मुझे सुनाई नहीं पड़ा बीच में there's some communication gap because of connectivity issue either at my end or at the other end. You called me to speak?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think this is a good beginning that these programs have been made to formally launch the podcast of DME. Obviously, the way the radio has developed has grown over the time, and the way the internet has penetrated into every aspect of media, right from content generation to the broadcast. So, podcast is the most in thing that we could think of. And since students have made a number of programs to be used in the DME podcast, so I welcome these kind of efforts, and I feel that more and more such programs will be produced by the students of DME Media School, and even other department, other students can also produce such programs, because this whole Radio Intersect is a society which belongs to each and every student of DME. So if more and more program generation becomes possible, then obviously it is, and then listenership has also to be increased. I mean, more and more people should make use of these programs, should access these programs, should listen to these programs. Only then it will be a success. So thank you, and best wishes to all the students and teachers who are associated with this venture. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to call Dr. Ravikant Swamy, Director DME, to impart a few words of wisdom.
So I think it's for the first time that I am participating in the program by DME Radio, and I could not participate in the previous programs, and I feel that means I was missing them. So when we talk about radio, means all these sweet memories come to our mind. Shankar Jaikishan, Shailendra, and Aaj Fir Jeene Ki Tamanna and all that. And then a time came when people said that it is obituary for the radio industry. But then came as in marketing, we call product life cycle. And we say that every product has got a life cycle. And people said that everyone felt that radio is now going in the decline stage. But then when we talk about product life cycle, there is something called extended product life cycle. Means there is a big innovation and the industry again gets a relief. So same thing happened with the FM, and then we found that radio again became very popular. And I am sure the audience must not be aware, because the majority of the audience belongs to the FM period. So they don't know about, but Professor Ambrish and Professor Bala can tell you about short wave, medium wave, and long wave, and all those things. So this FM came up, and then again the radio revived. And yes, it revived in a manner which is much, much bigger than the previous radio system we had. For this podcast, I wish all the very best, and thank you. Thanks from my side.
Thank you, sir. Now let's hear from Yashika Agrawal, the student convener of the Radio Society of DME, to throw some light on this new venture.
Thank you, Aditi. Hello, everyone. I'm Yashika Agrawal, the student convener of Radio Intersect, the Radio Society of DME. So after months of hard work, today we are here to launch diverse productions on podcast platforms. So before explaining any further, let's have a look at the shows we are coming with on Spotify, iTunes, and Google Podcast. पपीता और कमल का।
आप सुन रहे हैं किस्सों का काफिला, कहानियाँ आपकी जिंदगी के तारों की।
Obsession about Harry Potter books is so deeply rooted.
मेरे नाल चल, मैं तेरे लिए तांगा बेच के सोने दे कंगन खरीद लेवांगा।
Poetry is an emotion, a feeling which flows straight from the heart to the butterflies in our belly.
Thank you so much for having a look at our productions. So these are the various productions which we are coming with. Let's hear from the members of Radio Society what they have to tell about these productions.
Radio Intersect, the Radio Society of DME, is launching a whole new series of programs which are now going to be available in the form of podcast on Google Podcast, iTunes and Spotify.
We are coming with diverse productions for every mood. We have a package deal of productions like Kissoo Ka Kafila, Nazme Alfaz, PG Uncut and many more.
किस्सों का काफिला, कहानियाँ आपकी जिंदगी के किरदारों की, is a show featuring short stories written by the members of Radio Intersect. We bring to life the characters you observe daily but forget to ask about their stories.
Alfaz, Rohaniyat Alfazon Ki, is a show for poetic heads. You can turn up for this podcast anytime for a poetic ambience.
Red Button Books is a show about books. Here we deliver the fragrance of novels and must-reads on a platter for our listeners. Also, we recommend and rate your top reads.
PG Uncut is a talk show between two hosts, Kamal Kakri and Papita. They are going to take you down the journey of exploring the being of own self. They are going to share the real life experiences in a humorous manner and leaving you to ponder about the consequences of moving to a new city. Do hear it.
Curtain Factory is a show bringing dramas of various genres, from romantic to thriller. We have got it all covered.
So that was about our productions. So now let's think about what we are going to do after launching these productions. So you can see these productions on Spotify right now. So let me show you how this looks. And our 5 productions are on air right now. Every production is unique in its own way, whether it be PG Uncut, where Shreya Singh and I come and tell about our PG life, or whether it's Kisson Ka Kafila, where we discover and where we tell you about different stories of various characters. So let's have a look on our Spotify. So this is how it looks like right now. These are the episodes which are on air right now. PG Uncut, Papita और Kamal Kakri की मुलाकात. This is an episode where Shreya and I met. So this is how we decided to start this series of PG Uncut. Every day is a Women's Day. This production is under Nazme Alfaz, a show for poetry. And we will be playing this production later on today. Next is Rang Birangi Soch. This is a radio drama and it is of romantic genre and it is based on the LGBTQ community. Next is the Hogwarts Express. Basically, this show is very close to my heart because it's about Harry Potter and it falls in the category of the bread, butter, and books. It is a show which is surrounded by books, how we discuss about which books to read, which books are better to read, about the various authors. Next is Afsanon Ki Khoj. This is an episode of the production Kisson Ka Kafila. Here we are telling about these stories and how stories are formed, and the host discuss about the various roles each character we have in our lives, those characters, what roles they play in our lives. So this is how it looks like. You people can follow us here so that you people can get notification every time we upload a new episode, and we hope you'll enjoy it. If you want to share your stories, feedback, poems, any suggestion, you people can drop it in our email. We will be leaving our email address in the chat box. We are open to any suggestions. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ashika. Now I would like to invite our guest, RJ Jassi. She is a multifaceted personality and wears many caps. She is a radio presenter, a motivational speaker, and a voiceover artist. She believes in bringing real stories on radio and likes to spend her free time in mountain trekking. She has over 10 years of experience as an on-air presenter and producer. Over the past 10 years, she has worked with different leading radio channels. She has a keen interest in picking up radio projects that can also add value to the society and fulfill social responsibility along with entertainment. Her goal is to bring joy to as many people as she can with her voice and ideas. She believes that nothing can move the world other than dialogue. Through her radio campaigns, she tries to bring a change at the ground level since last 3 years. She has been hosting the evening time band, which airs on 92.7 Big FM every evening, 4 to 7. The Radio Society of DME is extremely happy to have you here with us today on this special occasion. We know that you have been feeling unwell since the last few days, but you are still made to join us, and this means a lot to us. We will not pressurize you to speak a lot, but a few words of encouragement would really motivate everyone here. So over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry if I don't sound very good. I was very excited to share a lot in this event and speak a lot, but then I got a very bad strain of COVID, and it's really making it difficult to even breathe and speak, but I will still briefly share. So first of all, many congratulations. When I did my bachelor's in journalism from Delhi University, I had no such provision of doing a show, recording a show, or getting all the experience that all of you are getting at your college level. It's really amazing, because we learned all these things: production, editing, recording, script writing, only when we got into the business, only when I started working in the radio station. So, first of all, it's amazing that all of you have such amazing opportunity at such a young age. Also, ever since the pandemic hit, podcast is the fastest growing market after US. India is the second highest growing podcast market in the world. So every minute somebody uploads a podcast on Spotify, Apple, and now you have phones and anybody can make a podcast and upload it, and that's the beauty. So gone are the days when we needed some special person to get us into the work, or some assistance. So maybe very briefly I can share about my journey. So I grew up in Ludhiana, and I grew up hating my voice. I had never tuned into radio. When I was growing up, we had no private FM in my city. We had only All India Radio, and we used to listen to pen drives and music on pen drives in the car. So I had no idea who is an RJ, what is an RJ, what is a radio station. I had no exposure like that. And because I had a little heavy, husky voice, so boys in my school used to really make fun of my voice. So I never thought I'd get into voice work. And then after my schooling, we shifted to Delhi. Then I did my study from Delhi University. And after my graduation, all the students that I knew, they audible. Yeah. So after my graduation, all the students, they knew what they wanted to do. Somebody wanted to get into print journalism, somebody wanted to get into television, and I had also done all of that, some internships with news channels, some internships here and there, and I was not very sure if I liked that or not. So then I was like, what do I do? Everyone is doing something, and here I am doing nothing. So something clicked, and I felt like, why don't I try an internship with radio? So that's how I started. I started with internship with Radio 1 in 2010. They are an English radio station now. Back then they were Hindi. And I thought, okay, it'll be a 1 month internship, and then I'll try advertising or something else and find my calling. But I never went to any other profession. That internship changed everything for me. It was supposed to be 1 month. It lasted for 6-7 months. I started helping back then. Now in today's time, all the interns also have timings. We did not have timings. I used to help morning RJ, then afternoon RJ, then mid-morning RJ, then afternoon RJ, then evening RJ, then night RJ. I used to do all the work as an intern and get very little money. But all of that hard work trained me. So I worked with Radio 1 as a trainee for about 8-9 months. And then I joined Radio Mirchi as an RJ. That was like my first job as a presenter. I hosted, my first show was the evening show. At the time, Naved's show was, there are a lot of things in radio, which I can't tell right now, ratings and how we are judged, all of that. So I was put on Naved's show because the ratings were getting affected. So they thought, we'll put another girl, maybe it'll help. And then after some time, I got my own show, which was called Meethi Mirchi. So I did this show for 5 years in Radio Mirchi. Bangalore, I worked for Fever FM in Bangalore. I did the night show there. And then Big FM Delhi evening show. So I've done all the shows, morning, evening, and I've worked with these 3 brands, and it's been a great journey. Over the past 10 years, I, of course, from hating my voice, I started loving my voice, and I did a lot of voiceovers, a lot of dubbing, a lot of TV ads, all of that, as you start learning and growing. And like Sir was mentioning in the beginning, everybody thought radio will die. But one medium that I don't see dying ever, every few years, ये conversation होती है. अब रेडियो खत्म हो जाएगा. आज तक तो खत्म नहीं हो पाया. हर कुछ सालों में कोई ना कोई आके बताता है कि अब रेडियो नहीं बचा है. But honestly, it hasn't happened yet. You know, yes, there are new legs now. अब हम एक जब मैंने नया नया शुरू किया था तब हम सिर्फ RJs होते थे. We were not expected to do videos. Now with the social media coming in, every RJ has to do videos, every RJ has to be active on social media.
You're back.
Am I here?
Yes, yes, yes. You had frozen for a second, but yes, you're back.
So now the radio has expanded. Yeah? So it's more 360-degree approach to radio now. Radio is not just about audio anymore. Now almost all radio stations have podcasts. They put their RJs shows online. They have separate shows. But what I can tell you, a couple of things from my journey is that this medium won't die. It will evolve. It will change. Formats may change. New streaming apps may come, but the medium is not dying at all. It will become new age. It will become transformative. It's a very, very empowering medium. Over the years, I've had amazing moments in radio. Many campaigns that we did. One of the campaign I did went to the New York Radio Festival. So you have television festivals. You also have New York radio festivals and all these global festivals where you can send your shows and campaigns. So it's very exciting. And it's one profession that doesn't let you sit idle and still at all. So every day is like a new adventure. Every day you go, something is happening in the city and you're like, okay, we need to talk about this and that. Also, many years back, people used to think that radio jockey is a person who just needs to have good voice. And that's it. So you need to have good voice and you can be an RJ, but I think that doesn't exist anymore. Now you need to have opinions. Now you need to have, more than that. You should be well read. So if there is, if you are, say, for example, hosting a morning show, you're a live RJ and you get to office and there is something that happens in Delhi, something tragic or something wonderful. And if you can't hold a conversation on that, if you can't line up interviews on that, it's almost like a TV station now, like we see those 9 p.m. debates रात को television पे जिसमें बहुत सारे लोग आते हैं opinion देने. Now radio is also almost at par. So now there's more work in radio. It's not just आप अगला गीत सुने. अब वो time तो नहीं रहा है, definitely. But yes, a thorough knowledge of music, the ability to hold people's interest is always, a win-win situation. But yeah, it's a beautiful medium. It's a very interesting medium. For those of you who want to get into the audio medium, I think radio is the best place to, polish your skills. Because in radio, you get to do so much. You get to write scripts, you get to do voiceovers. आपको इतना कुछ करने को मिलता है. It's a very hands-on training. It's not that, oh, I'm an RJ, I will just go speak on the radio. लोगों को लगता है हम बस जाएंगे 4 घंटे की शिफ्ट हो गई. ऐसा नहीं होता है. ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं होता है. अब तो RJs को sales pitch में भी जाना पड़ता है. If your sales team is going to pitch to a client, they would want your RJ to come along. So your value sells, if you have made a name for you, then the client would put money in the station. So if, for example, I'm with Big FM or Red FM, if the client thinks this RJ is of value, then they will give business to Red FM. So making yourself into a brand is so important in radio and in the audio industry, because otherwise to sab aawaze hain. What makes you stand out? It's very important to have a personality. Same goes for podcasting. There are, like I said, there are millions of podcasts online, but what makes anybody stands out is the kind of personality they have. So like sometimes I used to say, कि आंखें बंद करके स्टेशन बदलो तो सब एक जैसे लगते हैं. That's because people started becoming like clones. So I think one thing that I would like to really share is retain your originality. Find yourself. Don't try to imitate other people. That's a recipe for disaster. Because then it's just नाम बदलते जा रहे हैं और आरजे बोलते जा रहे हैं ना. So सिर्फ वही लोग stand out करेंगे जिनका कुछ अपना personality है. That could be anything. You don't have to be funny. You can be funny. You make them cry or make them laugh, but evoke an emotion in your listeners, right? Otherwise, it's very exciting. I've had great 10 years, a lot of gifts you get, a lot of crazy things also happen in radio. It's very, very nice. People form an affinity to a voice. You become their companion, and especially if you are a RJ in a metro city like Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Chennai, what happens is people spend so much time on the road that you actually end up becoming their lifelong companion. And one experience of this is that 6-7 years back, when I was in Radio Mirchi, I had broken my leg and I could not go obviously to the studio the next day. And then before me, I had a person, he used to do the morning show. I used to do the afternoon show. So he called me that there is some doctor who's calling on Radio Mirchi's reception again and again that please tell Justy to call me. And we don't give our numbers like that to listeners. So I was like, you tell him I'm sick. He said, no, he says he's an orthopedic surgeon and only he wants to treat you because he listens to you every day. So such kind of beautiful experiences also happen. And then this person who was such a senior man, who used to listen to my show on his way to hospital, when he got to know I broke my leg, he actually made me not go to another doctor, but to him, and he treated me. He said, you do so much for me. You make my 1 hour drive so joyful. I want to treat you only. So such kind of beautiful experiences also happen. Radio is a very personal medium. Radio is a local medium. RJs are not like, you're not like global stars, you're local stars. So you should know your city like the back of the hand. You should know your country updates and news like the back of your hand. It also depends on the kind of show you do. Of course, it's a music show and all those things, then you do need not know so much news. But most shows are very high on information. So yeah, that's what I wanted to briefly share. I wish I could share more, but because of my health, I can't speak a lot. But if you have any questions, then we can take them later. And all the best. It's a very good thing that you are doing. I heard one of your shows, Man Ki Kashmakash. I heard that one and it was very, very amazing. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your experiences, and I hope you get well soon. It's time to hear one of the episodes, Rang Birangi Soch, under a production named Curtain Factory by Radio Intersect. Rang Birangi Soch is just another reminder about the concept of love beyond the recognition of gender. This romantic drama is not between a girl and a boy, it's between companionship. The show shares how love is reorienting and magnanimous concept, and shades of love opens countless gates of embracing the joyful journeys of hearts. Let's have a look.
This is DME Radio, and you are listening to Radio Intersect.
यार आयशा, आज तो फिर अपना लंच पैक करके नहीं लाई ना?
आज श्रुति लेट उठी थी ना, वही बनाती है यार।
यार जादू सा है उसके हाथ में।
है तो, ऐसी बारिश में अक्सर गरम गरम पकौड़े बना देती है वो।
उसके नाम से जो तेरे चेहरे पे ग्लो आया है ना, is this the sign that she is the one?
I don't need a sign. I know she is the one.
कैसे पता चलता है यार? I mean, how do you know that one person can make you feel so special? मुझे ना कभी-कभी डर लगता है। What if I'm looking at the wrong place and I need a companion of the same gender?
इसमें डरने की क्या बात है? किसी के साथ कोई सिग्नल देखकर आता है क्या? कि जहाँ तू ढूंढ रहा है वही मिलेगा? We fall at the most unexpected times for the most unexpected people, and it's just how people discover their sexualities. You can be 30, 40 or even 60 years old when you fall for a different gender. But that won't change what love for you is, na? इश्क तो उतना ही खूबसूरत रहेगा ना, लड़का हो या लड़की।
यार आयशा, काफी डीप बात बोल दी तूने, but it's true.
आयशा, तुम्हारा लंच। ओह, हाय कबीर।
हाय श्रुति, लंच देने आई हो?
हाँ, आज मैडम फिर भूल गई।
तुम अपने ऑफिस से स्कूटी पर देने आई हो, मैं ऑर्डर कर लेती ना।
बारिश है मैडम, सब सर्विसेज बंद है। खा लेना, वापस ब्रूनो को मत देना। उसके लिए मैंने बिस्किट्स रखे हैं अलग से।
श्रुति, you just do all this so effortlessly. I mean, मैं तो कुछ भी नहीं करती. Thank you so much.
अरे, किसने कहा तुम कुछ नहीं करती?
You iron my clothes, bring the scooty for servicing, and सबसे ज़्यादा important, after a long day, I always have your relaxing foot massages. और क्या चाहिए भाई?
तुम भी ना, मुझे तो बस तुम चाहिए.
God, you people are so cute. अब मुझे फोमो हो रहा है. तुम लोगों ने मुझे लद्दाख ट्रिप की फोटोज भी नहीं दिखाई.
Anirudh, let me check.
It's so pretty. ऐसा नजारा मिले तो मैं रोज एक ट्रिप पे जाऊं.
हमें सीनिक ब्यूटी की जरूरत नहीं है, कंपनी अच्छी होनी चाहिए.
Oh fish, my hand slipped. मम्मी को चली गई पिक्चर. सीन आ गया. Oh God.
Wait, they don't know about you?
No.
Not at all. Oh shit. Mom calling.
Pick it up. I am here na. It will be all right. Tell them. Don't lie. Hold my hand. We can do this.
Hello, Mama.
Shruti, what is this? Is she Aisha? There is something not right about this picture.
Mama, वो आयशा और मैं.
Aisha और तुम?
Mom, we are a.
You are a?
We are a couple, auntie. We are sorry you had to find out this way.
श्रुति, ये क्या कह रही है? कपल मतलब? कैसे कपल भाई? मैं समझी नहीं. श्रुति? श्रुति?
हाँ Mama, we are a couple. Like you and Papa, like भैया and his fiance.
बेटा, तुम दोनों ने फैसला सोच समझ कर लिया है ना? मेरा मतलब है कोई जल्दबाजी तो नहीं की ना? तुम दोनों श्योर हो ना इस बारे में?
Wait माँ, आपको इस बात पर गुस्सा नहीं आ रहा है कि मैं और आयशा?
गुस्सा क्यों करना है इस बार? अब तू बड़ी है, समझदार है और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट तो उसके साथ खुश है. तो क्यों करूं मैं गुस्सा? वैसे भी गुस्सा करना होता तो जब पहली बार पता चला था तभी ना कर लेती.
एक मिनट, आपको पहले से पता था मेरे और आयशा के बारे में? आपने फिर कभी कुछ बोला क्यों नहीं?
अब बेटा माँ हूँ मैं तेरी. सारा दिन तो उसके साथ रहती है और जब भी तुझसे उसके बारे में बात करूं तो बोलना नहीं बंद करेगी तो पता चल ही जाएगा ना.
I'm so sorry. I really wanted to tell Papa and you, but मुझे लगा आप लोग नहीं समझोगे. I have seen how the parents of some people react to this news.
I understand बेटा. हर पेरेंट को बस अपने बच्चों की खुशी ही तो चाहिए. शायद कुछ लोग समझने में थोड़ा समय लगाएं, पर आखिर में what matter to a parent is a life filled with love for their children. तुम खुश तो हम खुश. खैर वो सब छोड़. इस वीकेंड आयशा को घर ले आ और डर मत. पापा से मैं बात कर लूंगी.
Are you sure? I mean,
तू आयशा के बारे में श्योर है ना?
इतनी श्योर मैं किसी बारे में कभी नहीं हुई माँ.
तो बस फिर किस बात का डर?
क्या हुआ? माँ ने क्या कहा?
इस वीकेंड फुट मसाज माँ को भी देनी पड़ेगी.
इश्क तो इश्क होता है ना. उस पे जेंडर, कास्ट, क्रीड इस सब की बाउंड्रीज मत लगाओ. उसे ऐसे ही रहने दो, खूबसूरत और समझ से भरे.
Indeed, a beautiful production. The episode is produced by Yashika Agrawal, written by Yashika Agrawal and Kalidas Srinivas. Voiceover of Aisha by Meghna Bakshi, Shruti by Yashika Agrawal, Shruti's mom by Nandini Malhotra, and Kabir by Kalidas Srinivas. Our next episode is Every Day is a Women's Day, under the production name Nazme Alfaz by Radio Intersect. The episode shares how a compassionate and dignified soul has to compromise her vision to a fantasy and turns the milestone miles away.
This is DME Radio, and you are listening to Radio Intersect.
रेडियो इंटरसेक्ट प्रेजेंट्स नज़्मे अल्फाज, रूहानियत अल्फाजों की.
किस्से, कहानी और फिल्मों के किरदार किरदार हमेशा बेहद खूबसूरत होते हैं, पर मुझे किसी भी कहानी की हीरोइन नहीं बनना था। वैसे भी 2 घंटे में कहाँ सीमित हो पाते हैं। ना ही जब भी मेट की दिल बहलाने वाली गीत और ना ही तमाशा की कभी ना बुलाए जाने वाली तारा। ना ही किसी की जिंदगी बदलनी है और ना ही किसी की जिंदगी का ऐसा हिस्सा बनना है कि बोझ लगने लगे। मुझे तो बस खुल के जीना है। वो जिंदगी भी क्या खूब लगती होगी ना, जहाँ आसमान ही सीमा हो। आसमान तक की सीढ़ी पर सपने तो बहुत हैं और हर दर पर चढ़ने के लिए चुनौतियां भी अनेक हैं। पर जब वहां पहुंच जाऊंगी और पंख फैलाऊंगी, क्या देख पाओगे तुम? अगर जमीन से बुलाओगे, मुझे मेरे कर्तव्य याद दिलाओगे, तो क्या सुन पाऊंगी मैं? शायद तुम चिल्लाओगे, वापस आवाज लगाओगे, जवाब ना मिलने पर शायद फिर कोशिश करने आ जाओगे। पर तब मेरी हर पार करी हुई बेड़ी तुम्हें जरूर पुकारेगी, तुम्हें याद दिलाएगी, तुम्हें बताएगी। ना कैरेक्टर डिसाइड करने वाली घड़ी का काटा, ना गृहस्थी सजाने की उम्मीद, ना शर्म का गहना और ना ही चुप रहने का वास्ता अब मेरे दरमियां है।
Amazing production. The episode is produced by Shovik Mandal, written and voiceover by Yashika Agrawal. Now, I would like to call Dr. Susmita Bala, Head DME Media School, to enlighten us with her kind words.
Thank you, Aditi. Good afternoon, everyone present here, especially thanks to RJ Jassi. बहुत अच्छी तरह से एक्सप्लेन किया, बट ड्यू टू योर बैड हेल्थ थोड़ा सा स्टूडेंट्स को जितना मिलना चाहिए था उतना नहीं हो पाया। नेक्स्ट टाइम वी विल होप कि आप फिर से स्टूडेंट को अटेंड करोगे, उनके लिए कुछ शेयर करोगे। तो basically this is nice program and nice concept. Student can participate in large number in Radio Intersect. So जब याशिका मेरे पास आई थी फर्स्ट टाइम कि मैम हम ये करना चाहते हैं, तो मैंने कहा वेरी नाइस, बहुत अच्छा कॉन्सेप्ट है और तुम करो, बहुत अच्छी बात है। उसके बाद फाइनली जब टीनम वापस आई और हम लोगों ने डिस्कस किया, तो हमने ये प्रोग्राम ब्रॉडकास्टिंग का सारा डिसाइड किया। एंड प्लानिंग इज़ वेरी नाइस, प्लानिंग इज़ वेरी गुड। जैसा सभी कहते हैं रेडियो खत्म होगा, रेडियो में हम कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे, बट रेडियो कभी खत्म नहीं होगा। जसी ने भी बोला कि रेडियो कभी खत्म नहीं होगा, क्योंकि वहाँ इतने फॉर्मेट्स हैं, इतनी तरीके की चीज़ें हम करते हैं, और वॉइस एंड हमारी जो रेंज है रेडियो की वो बहुत वाइड है। तो इतनी वाइड रेंज में अगर हम ये माने कि रेडियो खत्म होगा तो कभी खत्म नहीं होगा। जहाँ दूरदर्शन नहीं पहुँचता, जहाँ टीवी के और प्रोग्राम नहीं पहुँचते, वहाँ भी रेडियो पहुँचता है। इसलिए रेडियो तो कभी खत्म ही नहीं होगा। एंड सेकेंड थिंग इज कि रेडियो में इंटीमेसी बहुत है। जितना क्लोज लोगों के दिल तक रेडियो है, उतना कोई भी प्रोग्राम, मतलब कोई भी मोड नहीं है। हम किसी भी तरह के प्रोग्राम सुन लें, किसी भी तरह के प्रोग्राम करें, जहां आप आंख बंद करके लिसनिंग करते हो ना, तो वो आपकी फीलिंग बिल्कुल डिफरेंट होती है। सो with your good concept, short story, self-written poetry, PG, uncut, curtain factory and bread butter and books, सारे प्रोग्राम बहुत अच्छे हैं याशिका। बट मैं यहाँ कुछ और ऐड करना चाहूँगी कि आप लोगों के हर थर्ड सेमेस्टर में रेडियो प्रोग्राम प्रोडक्शन का एक सिलेबस में सब्जेक्ट है। तो इस सब्जेक्ट में ऑलरेडी आप लोग बहुत सारे फॉर्मेट्स पढ़ते हो, समझते हो। तो यहाँ मैं एक जो आपका फीचर फॉर्मेट है उसको भी चाहती हूँ कि तुम इसको ऐड करो, क्योंकि इसमें जैसे मैंने ही अपने स्टूडेंट्स को बहुत सारा फीचर्स के बारे में पढ़ाया था, एंड विद गुड इफेक्ट, साउंड इफेक्ट, म्यूजिक एंड ऑल, बहुत अच्छा स्टूडेंट्स ने प्रोग्राम परफॉर्मेंस किया था। तो यू कैन ऐड रेडियो फीचर ऑल्सो in this Radio Intersect. So I want to bless you all. बहुत अच्छा तुम लोगों ने किया है और ये आगे भी करो। और एज वेल एज इंटरेस्टिंग प्रोग्राम ऐड करो, जो भी फॉर्मेट्स हम ऐड कर सकते हैं वो उसमें करो. सो कीप इट अप. बेस्ट विशेस टू ऑल ऑफ यू. थैंक यू.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to call Dr. Teenam Bora, Faculty Convener of Radio Intersect, to address the gathering and deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Aditi. Well, the team had been working hard for several months for this day, for this launch. And today, in the presence of all the faculty members, all our guests, and RJ Jassi, we have been able to launch our programs. So yes, there are a lot of people who I would like to thank. At the very outset, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Raman Sahni, Vice Chairman DME, and Honorable Justice Bhavar Singh, Director General DME, for always guiding us in our endeavors. I also offer my thanks to the management and Cultural Society of DME for giving us the space and opportunity to hold events like this. I'm grateful to Ms. Navjot Suri, Cultural Convener of DME, for her kind cooperation and support throughout. I'm extremely grateful to my dear friend RJ Jassi, Jasprit Dillon, for making the time and effort to join us today, even amidst a lot of personal crisis, to motivate our students. Jassi, thank you so much for doing this for us. I would also like to offer my thanks to Dr. Amrish Saxena, Dean, DME Media School, and Dr. Sushmita Bala, Head, DME Media School, for their constant guidance and their gracious presence and participation in today's event. I am really proud of the very active members of the Radio Society who have worked hard for this endeavor since the last several months. I would like to thank the members, Muskan, Souvik, Kshitij, Aditi Katyal, Aditi Kothari, Vinayak Mishra, Shruti Pandey, Nandini Malhotra, Munna, Soumya Bhaskar, Prachi, Kalidas, Meghna, Anuja, Ananya Verma, and Anjali Kulal for all their hard work behind the scenes and for their contributions towards the society activities and all the productions. Without active leadership, this teamwork could not have been a successful one, and I am and will always be extremely grateful to Shubham and Yashika, student conveners of Radio Intersect, the two people who have led the team with a lot of patience, dedication, and sincerity. And I cannot thank them enough for being my support system in guiding the Radio Society. I am also immensely grateful to the participants, students, and particularly all the faculty members who have joined us today. Thank you all and have a good day.
At Delhi Metropolitan Education DME, we have an excellent infrastructure. We have a studio for production which is known as Studio 62. It was inaugurated by Tigmanshu Dhulia, who is a noted filmmaker. And within the studio, we have so many facilities. We have a chroma setup, we have a news setup, we have a chat room setup, and since floor is splendid, we can shoot any kind of program. We also have a separate radio studio.
And we have also organized Mega Film Festival SIFI and International Conference ICANN, and received lots of films and received lots of paper in that conference.
For a college, the software is very important. In my college, the software comprises of three things. First is the teaching. Second is the research, and third is the mentoring. With the help of these three softwares, we train a student in such a manner that placement is just a byproduct.
One of the essential features of Law School at DME is its well-equipped moot court. Since its inception, DME has organized several moot court competitions and workshops just to enhance the mooting skills, which have been conducted under the distinguished guidance of various luminaries from bench, bar, and academics.
Judicial Training Academy is the most shining feature of Delhi Metropolitan Education, Noida. We have a huge library to help out our students with more than 15,000 books, including Helsbethy's Laws of England.
DME has a very robust library infrastructure that not only caters to the curriculum needs of the students and the teachers, but also provides a great academic ambience. The library is equipped with latest books, journals, and other e-resources.
At DME, we not only believe in academic excellence, but we also provide platform to students to showcase their talent through big open amphitheatre, beautiful auditorium, multi-purpose seminar hall, equipped with world-class facilities. Recently, we have conducted Cultural Fest Aloha in January 2020 and Anugunj, that is the Universal IP Fest, in February 2020.